You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you who are listening to the show around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now, it's about 73 degrees, going up to about 90, so we're going to have a pretty warm day. Hope you started your day off well. It's a beautiful day. I feel well rested. I feel that I got a lot of peace of mind. I don't know. I feel good. I feel really good. And I feel good every day, but I feel like I think I feel extremely good today because I had to figure out some things with my business. And I've been doing business for a long time. I've been an entrepreneur for 22 years. 20 of those years have been on full time. I'm going into my 23rd year now. And I just had to think about some things, and it was like, okay, what do I want to do? What am I excited about? What am I not excited about? And I got to tell you, and over the years, I ain't gonna lie, I've been excited about quite a few things, but I think I'm more mature now as an entrepreneur, and I kind of know, I know the ins and outs of being an entrepreneur, and I know the things that I really like and the things that I really don't like. And so whenever you have these self-realization, it makes you feel good. Now, sometimes it can make you feel bad because you say this, man, I wasted a lot of time on stuff that really didn't matter. But you have to take a breath and say, you know what? That's probably true, but I learned something from that because you learn. If you're living right now, you're learning. Even if you don't pick up a book, even if you don't listen to a podcast, even if you don't watch an educational show, if you're living, there's a lesson to be learned. Every day that God gives you breath to breathe, there's a lesson to be learned. And I had a moment of clarity. I was on the deck early this morning, just kind of sitting there because it's such a beautiful morning. And I realized there's just some things in my business I don't like to do, and a lot of times, you have to distinguish whether or not you're doing it for the love or for the money. And I guarantee you, when you're doing stuff for the money, you're always going to be unhappy, right? You are. And I've been like, ever since I went on the cruise, I was thinking about, I had this time alone, even though I had to go and do some training about, podcasting and all that. And I love podcasting. And I was like, I love this industry. I love educating people. I love empowering people. I love that stuff. But for some reason, I always felt like I had to be hands-on with everything. Like I had to have my hands. I had to be a creator. And I just realized I don't love those things. But here's the thing. They bring me money. And so I had a very long conversation with the gentleman yesterday. He has a television network. And it's on YouTube right now. He has a YouTube network right now. But he's trying to expand. And I've been talking to him probably since about June. And I decided, you know what, I don't want to do that part of my business anymore. So I turned him over to someone else who does the same thing that I do. And we became partners, collaborative partners, because I was like, I don't want to do that part of my business. So I'm going to turn you over to someone who wants to do that. I really want to focus on podcasting. And I did. The day I did that made me feel well. He was telling me where he was and all the great things that were happening with his company. And that make you feel good, right? Because you have to just let some things go. So not only so the people that you're working with can flourish, but so you can flourish. And so I had a hard realization this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm going to let pretty much everything go. Yeah, that's scary, right? That is scary because my business has so many pieces to it till it's like, okay, let it all go and just focus on podcasting and that whole industry and, my new Pod Chicks network. Let it all go. And for a second, it was scary because if you go to abkmediagroup.com, you're going to see all the services that I offer there. Now, here's the funny thing. Half of those things I hate doing. Yes, I can do them. I can, but I don't like to do them. But when people come in and say, "Hey, Audrey, I need a channel," it's like, okay, I'll do the channel. I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore. So I got to update my website, and I got to add in the things that I do and remove the things that I don't do. And that's a little bit scary. I went to a mastermind meeting a few months ago, and they said to me, if you really say you don't want to do it, then close it down. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to close it down. Now, mind you, I said a few months ago, and I'm talking about probably 4. And I did not close it down. I did not. I was like, it was like, oh no, I can't close it. In the meeting, in the mastermind group, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to close it down because they said that's the only way to move forward, right? And that was a mastermind group that I was in. And I came home and I thought about it. And I was like, yeah, but I can't close it. I need to let me just take some things off. And I still left a lot of stuff that I don't like. But today, I'm not going to close it, but I'm going to remove everything I don't like from the site. It's only going to be the things up there that I absolutely love doing, which is pretty much talking and consulting. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I had a moment here and I feel great about where I'm going. I'm so excited about Podchix and the community that I'm building at Podchix, and that's podchix.com, because I am an information person. Like, I love information. I love telling stories and I love sharing information. So for me, it feels authentic and natural for me to do that, in a very powerful way. So I feel good about that. I just wanted to share my good moment with you this morning before I get into the horoscope. So we're going to do the horoscope. Today is Tuesday, September the 24th. Wow. 6 more days and this month is out. Yes. All right, so let's get in. So today is also National Energize Day. So this is a great day for you to take a walk, to meditate, to call somebody, to hug somebody, to cuddle with somebody, to take a long bath, to watch the sunset. This is one of those days where you're just gonna relax, and I feel it. Like I honestly feel like when I get finished, I think I have to interview somebody at 3:00. But when I'm done with that interview, I think I'm just gonna relax because I haven't done that. I'm always busy. I'm always running. I think I'm just gonna take the day because it started out that way. It started out I feel very energized, but I have not read a book in so long, and I have a ton of books I want to read. So I think I'm just gonna take the rest of the day after I finish this interview I gotta do at 3:00. Yeah. By the way, I have some interviews coming up, and every now and then you'll get a new interview that's going to be on Friday. It's going to be pre-recorded, and it's called Beyond Gwinnett. So I'm excited about that. I forgot to tell you guys that yesterday. But I got interviews that are coming up. It's called Beyond Gwinnett, and it's interviews with people who are in different industries around the world. I have a young guy who is an animator coming up on the interview. He's an animator, a film animator, and he is doing some phenomenal things. I have a young lady who has a pop-up bakery, which is great. I mean, it's really cool. She's out of Tennessee. He's out of Chicago. And I have another gentleman, I forgot what he does, but I will tell you more about him tomorrow. But listen, starting this Friday, you can listen to interviews on Good Morning Gwinnett. Yep, it's going to go live at 9:00. So if you want to know hitty stories, Beyond Gwinnett. Every now and then I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring somebody on who's not from Gwinnett, because listen, we can learn from anybody anywhere. Right? You can be inspired by anybody anywhere. And although I love, talking to you about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County and interviewing our local people here, which I do on Thursdays, I just haven't gotten a chance to do it yet, but I will be because I'm going to be out of town again next week. So, just trying to get my schedule back together. There are a lot of people that I meet along the way who are doing some phenomenal things. So for me, it's like, okay, let me bring some of those people on. And Friday is my day off, but I can pre-record those shows and upload them. So you won't hear the horoscope on Fridays because they're pre-recorded, but you will hear some great interviews. So look for the first interview this Friday coming, and check it out and share comments with me, right? Go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and share your comments. So anyway, let's get on with the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thiessen. Today is September the 24th, and we're going to kick it off with Aries. Get domestic chores out of the way early. Look out for those wanting to push you into disagreements. Don't believe everything you hear. Listen, don't believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. Yeah, don't. All right, Taurus. Don't trust co-workers with important or personal information. Promote your new ideas now. Do it now. Promote your ideas now. You may want to put your creative thinking cap on. Be creative and don't trust co-workers with personal information. Listen, if you don't want it out, don't share it. Understand that, Taurus? Keep it to yourself. Gemini, you can accomplish a great deal. Get busy. Your intellectual charm will entice mates who have common interests. Okay, Gemini. Your intellectual charm will entice your mates. Will entice mates who have common interests. Let me tell you something. That's important. You want to have something in common with the person that you're trying to build a relationship with. Trust me when I tell you that. That's important. Cancer, depression may be likely if you're away from home. Expect to have more people on your domestic scene. You will meet potential new mates through friends or relatives. Okay, some love on the rise for you too, Cancer. What is this? Okay, so it is the National Energize Day, so maybe the energy is putting out love signals. Yes, okay. Leo, false information from someone trying to start problems is likely. You will have to watch out for minor health problems related to stress. Don't forget to let your mate know how much you care. See that? Love again. Let them know. Let them know, Leo. They need to know today. Virgo, you may find that depression is causing you to feel lonely and insecure. Relatives would not agree with the way you are dealing with your personal problems. You can convince anyone of anything. Okay, so listen. Depression is serious. If you're feeling depressed right now, Virgo, hug somebody. Tell somebody you love them. Call somebody, say something. Because I'm telling you, when you're feeling bad, if you do something good for somebody, most of the time, it helps you feel better. So if you're feeling a little down and out today, a little depressed, just do something nice for somebody else and you'll feel better. The smile on their faces make you feel better. Don't let depression get you. You get depression. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song and I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. In the beginning I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close. Now I know, cause you did everything to prove me wrong. You were not the guy I thought. Now I'm beating you at your own. Yeah. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. And you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. Yeah, I beat you at your game, and if you were me, you would do the same. Man, I really love to play, and now that I won, then it's safe to say, no, you didn't want me, all you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. All you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. Around your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this, it's a part of the game.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up at Libra. Finish those changes you've been talking about making to your residence. Residential moves will be favorable. Don't get upset. Yes, finish the changes. You've been talking about it. Go ahead and get it done. Get her done. Okay, Scorpio. Accept the inevitable, and opportunities for advancement will follow. Take care of your own responsibilities before you help others. Be sure to think twice before you say something that might hurt your partner's feelings. Watch out now. Was when you said you can't take it back, Scorpio. That's one thing about words. You cannot take word. When they come out your mouth, they're out. You can't take them back. It's like tomorrow. You can't get tomorrow back. Words are the same way. Ain't that something? That is a good comparison. When you say it, you can't take it back. They're out. It's like tomorrow. You can't get tomorrow back. Yesterday, you can't get yesterday back. Sagittarius, try not to get backed into corners. Electrical problems may be an issue. Your outgoing nature will surprise others today. All right. Don't get backed into corners. Listen, if you're back, put your back up against the wall. Yeah. Don't do it. Capricorn, sometimes spent with the special someone should be your intent. You have to believe in yourself and your talents. Romance will unfold through business trips. Listen, I know this National Energized Day, it is a love day. That's all I've been talking about pretty much is relationship and love and partners. All right, it's a love day. Yes, we like that. Aquarius, try to address the real issues in order to turn things around. You may find that your mate is well aware of the circumstances. You can accomplish a lot if you put in some effort into household duties or redecorating plans. Spruce things up around the house a little bit today, Aquarius, because you got that magic touch today. Yes, you do. And my fellow fish Pisces, your dedication and fortitude when dealing with humanitarian groups will enhance your reputation. Your business sense will be leading you in a direction that indicates more travel and communication. Yes, I accept it. Yes. Use your creative talents in order to accomplish your goals. Yes, I accept all of that. Yes. You know what's so funny? It's so weird, right? Because I know some people don't believe in this, but travel and communications is definitely where I'm headed. That is so funny. I'm already on the roster to speak in Belize on the Belize 2020 Impact Summit cruise. I'm already on the roster for that, so I'll be speaking on that cruise in 2020 in June. I'm already there. I'm already speaking in January at an event, a podcasting event here. I'm also scheduled to speak in January in Dallas. So traveling and communications is definitely where I'm headed. I know that. I know because I like to run my mouth. And I'm sure that's not my only place I'll be next year. I'm a holiday junkie though. So after October, I'll be in straight holiday mood. From Thanksgiving through Christmas through New Year's, I'll be in holiday mood. But that is so true. Yeah. Yep. That's what my business is going. Traveling, communication, and education. That's where I'm going. And I feel that in my spirit. Like no hands on for me. I'm hands off. Any more hands on, I'm hands off. I like hands off better. I like to be able to talk and educate and train. All right, so I don't always talk about real news. I talk about events and politics, but I gotta tell you this. So Sugar Hill residents supported reports that a suspicious man is trying to entice kids into his car. And so According to police, a Sugar Hill resident said a man tried to entice her child into his car on Thursday before driving away. Some creep is out there riding around trying to get little kids into a car in the Sugar Hill area. He could be in our area too, so be on the watch out for a red Honda CRV. The guy approached the kid and asked him, asked the little boy, do you want to pet my dog? You know what I'm saying? Some creeps out there. You gotta watch them. Fortunately, there's a neighbor who had Ring, and her doorbell caught the car, got the footage of the car passing by. So they got a picture of the car. That's why we know it's a red Honda CRV. So watch out for it. It's a white guy. He's got blonde hair, a blonde beard. So watch out for him. He's driving a red Honda CRV. If you have any information about this, you can call the Gwinnett County Detectives at 770-513-5300. Again, that number is 770-513-5300. And there's a reference number. And the reference number is 190087134. And you can reference that. So if you see this guy, report him to the police department by calling 770-513-5300 and use this reference number so they know exactly who you're talking about 190-8787134. A reference number is 190-837-134. Let's get this creep off the street. If he's out there trying to entice little kids, he needs to be off the streets. He needs to be behind bars. I'm telling you, some wicked folks out there in the world. Another wicked guy. So I don't know about you guys. A lot of times I have a home office and I work in co-working spaces too. The Cornerstone. But sometimes, most of the time, I'm home. And all summer long, somebody is knocking on this door about fixing the freaking roof. Oh, we see that we were down the street at your neighbor. And I want to say to them, seriously, do you think your sales pitch is original? Because we hear this like 25 times a week. I was at your neighbor house across the street. I was at your neighbor house down the street. We see that you have a little bit of roof damage here, blah, blah, blah. Well, there's a guy going around, according to the Gwinnett Daily Post. They have identified him. His company is Renaissance Construction, and he is swindling people out of money for their roofs. So he has a roofing company, and his name is Eric Lopez. He operates the business, and the police said he scammed at least 2 residents in Gwinnett County out of $17,000 each, and he may have more victims in the county and possibly surrounding areas. So if Eric walks up to your door, go to Gwinnett Daily Post so you can see Eric Lopez's picture. So if he comes to your door, punch him in the face. No, I'm kidding. Don't punch him. But call the police. Lopez is accused of scamming Snellville residents out of $7,000. That's one person. Police said Lopez examined the victim's home, asked for a down payment. After Lopez left, he didn't return to the home and made excuses regarding why he couldn't come to the victim's house and start working. So he is a scam artist for real. Then he also got another person. They wrote him a check. Yeah, for $10,000. He was supposed to buy materials for the roof and never came back. Yeah. Yep, won't answer the phone. So go to GwinnettDailyPost.com so you can see Eric's picture. So if he comes to your door, call the cops on him. Another scam artist. Gotta watch these jokers, man. They're out there. They're out there and they're looking for you. They are. Yes. All right. So this is my part of the show where I call helping people. This is about people in our community that are doing really good things. And I like to shout them out when I get them in. And I came across this in Gwinnett Daily Post too, because they have a section called People Helping People. Yeah. So, yep, we share that. They had it first though. I just use it because it's a great thing. But anyway, Spectrum Autism Support Group needs your help. They need volunteers. The 13th annual Race for Autism and Fall Festival Fair is scheduled for October the 5th at the Gwinnett County Fairgrounds from 8 a.m. to noon. The family event draws about 2,500 people and is open to the public. It's a 5K, 10K, tot trot, 1 mile, and 100-yard dash. And they need your help. They need some volunteers to come out to support them. In running the races and doing registrations and things like that. Spectrum Autism Support Group provides support, education, and resources for individuals and families impacted by autism in our community, now serving more than 1,500 families per year. Yes. Kudos to you guys. Support group meetings for parents of individuals with autism, as well as social skill programs to meet the needs of individuals on the autism spectrum are offered monthly. Spectrum also offers camps, respite community training, and family events throughout the year. So if you guys want to help them, they can use some help. They need some volunteers. They're going to be doing the race. For more information about Spectrum, you can go to www.atl-spectrum.com. www.atl-spectrum.com. And if you want to know more information about the Georgia Race for Autism in the Fall Festival, you can go to GeorgiaRaceForAutism.com. GeorgiaRaceForAutism.com. Volunteers are needed on October the 4th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. to help set up. And on October the 5th, there are 3 shifts that you could choose from: 6:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., 7:30 to 10:30, and 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yep, this is all a part of the Gwinnett Great Day of Service. So if you want more information, www.atl-spectrum.com or Georgia Races for Autism. They need your help. All right, I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around the Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Yes.
You gotta listen up, listen up. There's get enough. Don't ever let me be away from you. I'm gonna hold you tight, hold you tight. 'Cause you're the only thing that I can't lose. I never needed you to give me things. I never needed you to diamond rings. All I ever need, all I ever need is here with you. There's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? Baby, there's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? I just wanna be with you. Baby, there's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? Baby, there's a place where we can go, where it's always shining like the sun. Listen to your heartbeat, don't you know that I just wanna be with you? I can't get enough, I can't get enough. I can't get enough, I can't get enough.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around the county. So Gwinnett County Planning Commission Chair Chuck Warburton intends to leave his position at the end of the year. Warburton is also a Lawrenceville City Manager. The job is requiring more attention because of an extensive transformation, including a $200 million mixed-use development, the expanded Aurora Theater, and a new hotel downtown Lawrenceville. So Warburton said in a statement, leaving the commission will allow Warburton to put his focus on that transformation. He said, we got a lot going on in Lawrenceville. There's a lot of growth. Yes, it is. It really is. All over. I was driving downtown. I don't know if you guys have heard of Laundry. Laundry is a event hall. It used to be a laundromat, and they took it and turned it into an event hall. But I was over at the Universal Joint having lunch one day. If you haven't gone there, they got this really good spicy chicken sandwich over there that we love. It's like a egg roll, but it's like chicken and cream cheese and grapes and something spicy. I think jalapeno peppers inside of it. I know I'm hungry too. And it's delicious. But anyway, we were over there having lunch at the Universal Joint. And I went down, when I came out of the parking lot, I made a right, and then I made a left right there on the side of Laundry. And they're building some, look like townhouses over there, and I didn't even know. So they are really doing a lot of building here in Lawrenceville, a lot. Like, I've been turning corners like, oh my God, they're building there too? Like, they're like these little nooks. Like, I think it was over on, what is that, Stone Mountain Highway or Stone Mountain Road, or it's like going over by Culver Street on the backside of Nash over there. I turned down that street, and they were building some townhouses over there as well. So there's a lot of building going on right now. So yeah, so the Planning Commission consists of 9 members, all appointed by the Gwinnett County Board of Commissioners. These members review potential rezoning, special use permits, and other long-term planning projects, and provide recommendations for approval and denials. The recommendations are given to the Board of Commissioners when projects from massive mixed-use developments and apartment complexes are to reductions of buffer zones. So he's going to be stepping down to do that. Warburton has been a longtime member of the commission, serving 15 years. He has been chairman of the commission for the last 6 years. Once he leaves his post after December 3rd meeting, a new chair will be chosen from the remaining commissioners. A new member will also be chosen by the county commissioner. A new member will also be chosen by County Commissioner Tommy Hunter, who appointed Warburton to his current term. All right. So kudos to you for making the move to move forward. because it's a lot going on with it. A whole lot. Yes. We're growing. I mean, Gwinnett is growing, and you can see it from like all of the new developments and mixed use buildings and just a lot. Like there is like a lot of growth. New housing. There's a lot of senior housing being built, right? For boomers like 55 plus. If you're 55 plus, you got a lot of options. Yep. One of the highest ranking members of that county sheriff's office has been named to the Georgia Board of Corrections. Chief Deputy Lawless Jr. named to the state this sheriff's office. The Board of Correction is made up of 19 members who serve 5-year terms. Members are all appointed by the governor and approved by the state senate. The board determines rules and policies for both corrections employees and state prison inmates. Solis, 58, is a military veteran with a long career in law enforcement. He is a former U.S. Army Ranger and served 20 years in the Army before retiring. He also served in the Brazelton Police Department for 11 years, reaching the position of Assistant Police Chief before joining the Sheriff's Office for 2 years ago. Congratulations to you for being appointed. It's always a good thing to show when people show you that you are important. Yep, it is. It is. It's always a good thing. People make you feel like you're important. Yeah, it is. Sometimes I don't think that. All right. So the Garden Plaza on Peachtree Industrial Boulevard is getting a facelift. The Garden Plaza on Peachtree Industrial Boulevard opened in 1989, and it will be transformed into a Crown Plaza, according to the city's Economic Development Department. Initial plans to renovate the hotel called for a Staybridge Suite, which is an extended stay hotel, but I guess they decided not to do that. Now it's going to be a Crown Plaza. And the blueprint, the drawing of it looks really nice. So Mayor Craig Newton told hotel developers he would like to move away from adding any extended stay hotels in the city. Norcross has the highest number of extended stays in Gwinnett County. Wow. I didn't know that. A study released in May found that 9 of the 14 extended stay hotels in Norcross was used by many customers as a primary residence. 9 out of 14. Yep. Yeah. So the Garden Plaza had extended stay options. After several months of planning and negotiating, they moved that numbers from the cost of renovating another extended stay hotel to moving to a full service luxury brand. Now they're ushering in the city's first 4-star hotel in a statement released by Newton. The renovated Crown Plaza will have 235 rooms, including 5 luxury suites. Amenities will include indoor and outdoor pools, a fitness center, and a business center. So the timeline for that renovation has not been released, but Norcross is that hotel is gonna get an uplift, and now it's gonna become a luxury hotel. Yes, it is. Yep, it is. All right, listen, I'm going to another song. I'm going to come back and give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around right here on the Gwinnett Morning Show. You know, I did a short story about the homelessness population in Gwinnett County. You wouldn't think that we have one, but we have a huge one. And a lot of those people stay in those extended stay hotels in Norcross. We got candidates that are running right now, and homelessness, traffic, on all the ones I've talked to so far. Homelessness and transportation has been top of mind for most of all of them. And I think that's a great thing because we need to address that problem. We want to make sure that everybody has a decent place to live. And, I don't know. I've been in an extended, when we moved to Georgia and we came down, we're looking for a house. My husband and I, we were at an extended stay because we knew we were going to be here for a while looking around for a house. Actually, it didn't take us long at all. But, we were able to stay there, and I didn't know at the time. And we were in Duluth, though. We stayed in one in the Duluth, and that was my first time actually staying in one. It had like a stove and refrigerator. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. But we chose that because we didn't want to eat out every day, so we chose an extended stay with the stove and refrigerator, so we can go out and buy groceries while we look for our place to live before we moved from New Jersey, and they're pretty tight. Like, even though they're, efficient, they're pretty tight. So if you have more than 2 people staying in an extended stay, that's a lot. And I know that there are families living in some of those things. So that's why a lot of the candidates who are running for positions here in Gwinnett County, when I've spoken to them, top of mind is transportation, addressing homelessness, and also job creation. So we're going to see what they're going to do. You know, we'll see. We'll see. Let's go to the song. I'll be right back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
Shouldn't have known if I was the one who's drowning in your flood. It's overwhelming me, but I guess it's clear to me now. After staring holes in all my walls, don't you cut me off like you did that time. Once was already enough, I'd say, but I wonder if you hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Don't touch the fire with your hands, 'cause you're gonna get burned. You're gonna get burned. You're walking into quicksand. Not a lesson learned, 'cause you're gonna get burned. There you go, without thinking about tomorrow. Gonna let you know you're spending all the time you borrowed to get through this. Not giving you a second chance. So turn around and fill it the place. You're a star, but you've forgotten how to follow. Gonna leave a scar if you don't take the time to heal everything underneath this. You're watching the hours are ticking away. So turn around and fill in the place. I gotta say that you could do so much better. Like a vagabond, you're lost in your own ways, stranded in your desert. I hit you up, but there's no one there. If I wanted something distant, I would have found just what I want in you. But I'm not really like that. Don't you know that? Said, don't you know? Don't touch the fire with your hands, 'cause you're gonna get burned. You're gonna get burned. You're walking into quicksand. Not a lesson learned, 'cause you're gonna get burned. There you go, without thinking about tomorrow. Gonna let you know you're spending all the time you borrowed to get through this. Not giving you a second chance. So turn around and fill it the place. You're a star, but you've forgotten how to follow. Gonna leave a scar if you don't take the time to heal everything underneath this. You're watching the hours are ticking away. So turn around and fill in the place. You're gonna get burned. You're gonna get burned. Fill in the blanks.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You know, it's so funny. Every September, I get congested like this, right? It's like my allergies, like some people allergies kick off in the spring, mine kick off in the fall. So my eyes are itching, my nose is stopped up, my throat is scratchy. It's crazy. And I didn't always have allergies. I developed allergies once I got grown. Can you believe that? Yeah, that's when I got grown. Yep. All right, so Taco Mac is planning to open a new location in Lawrenceville next year. The restaurant chain's first new restaurant since 2017, the company officials announced. The chain is taking over the former Old Town Tavern and Grill located at 835 Lawrenceville Swanee Road, Duluth Highway. So you know what that is, right? So when you come down, you know when you go into the movies over the AMC over off Duluth, that's the Old Town Tavern is right there. Old Town Tavern is right there. So they're going to be taking over that location. So if you came down Duluth Highway and you made a right on Swanee Lawrenceville, you're going to run right into the Old Town Tavern and Grill right there. So that's going to be the new Taco Mac next year. Yeah, so that's, wow, I'm surprised about that. I am really surprised about that. Maybe Old Town Tavern wasn't doing so well. It's time for something new. They said they are very excited to bring Taco Mac's unmatched Southern hospitality, award-winning buffalo wings, and the best craft beers on draft in Lawrenceville to the Lawrenceville community. That was told by CEO Harold Martin Jr. Yes. They've been looking at Lawrenceville, the market, a long time, and made it a priority to find the best site to offer fans in Lawrenceville their own neighborhood restaurant with quality food, family fun, and sports viewing. Yeah. So Taco Maco. I said Taco Mac. Taco Maco. Where did they get their name though? Taco Maco. Yeah. This would not be the first time Taco Maco has a presence in Lawrenceville, a location previously operated at a nearby intersection of Duluth Highway and Riverside Parkway, but it closed several years ago. Another sports bar now operates in that location. There are 3 other Taco Maco locations in Gwinnett County located in Duluth, Suwanee, and Beaufort, according to the restaurant chain's website. So now we're going to have one in Lawrenceville. So if you used to love Old Town Tavern Bar and Grill, it's going to be gone. Yep. Yeah. The chain is planning to work with brewery partners in the area to organize special beer events and tappings for the new restaurant the first few weeks. Special events for Lawrenceville residents and Brew University. I like that. Brew University. Yeah, I like that. Are also expected to take place in the weeks leading up to the opening. So you got some stuff going on there. Yep. Got a new restaurant gonna take over right there. Listen, it's that time of the season where pumpkins and spice and everything nice comes out. It's fall. It is officially fall, which I love. Now, mornings are great. Afternoons are hot still. Still feel like summer. In the morning, it feels like fall. And nights and morning feels like fall. But during the day, it still feels like summer. It's going to be 90 degrees today. That's a summer day. But anyway, it's all that pumpkin and spice, everything nice. If you want to learn how to design a pumpkin apron or put pumpkin on anything, they're having a workshop today from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. It's $30 for the cost, but it's hosted by Discovery Sewing. So if you want to learn how to sew, if you want to put some pumpkins, some decorative pumpkins on some aprons or whatever it is you want to do, you can come and learn how to turn a simple piece of artwork into a beautiful embroidery design on your Brother Dream machine. Yes, Luminera or a 10 needle you purchased here. I don't know what that means. But anyway, you can bring your machine and follow along with the instructor as she or he teaches you how to do embroidery on an apron or anything you want to embroider on. Maybe a handkerchief. I don't know. Whatever you want to embroider on. But anyway, it's $30 and it's for beginners. So if you don't know how to use a sewing machine, it's for you, the beginner. That's a good thing, right? It's from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So set aside at least 3 hours to do this. It's going to be located in Duluth. You can, for more information about it, you can call 770-497-2973, or you can go to discoverysewing.com and you can pay for your class right there online. They have other classes as well. So if you're trying to figure out how to sew, this may be a good class for you. I learned how to sew when I was in, what grade was I in? I think I was in 7th or 8th grade. But anyway, my cousin, she was a seamstress. She was like a seamstress by gift. Like, she taught herself how to sew. She could sew everything. Like, she made my prom gown. She made, when her sister got married, she made my dress for the wedding. I was in a pageant. She made my pageant dresses. She knitted me this really cute sweater that I think I'm gonna finally wear this year. But she knits and sews, and she tried to teach me how to sew. She taught me some stuff, but I learned some stuff in school. So my mother bought me a Kenmore sewing machine, so I should sew stuff. But let me tell y'all a quick story before I go, because this is a funny story about sewing. So this is why it's good to, like, if you're gonna do this, really do it. So my cousin taught me how to sew, plus I took sewing in school. So I remember going to her house one day. It was in the summertime. I had sewn these gray pants, right? So I thought I could just buy any kind of fabric and sew, because I didn't know what I was doing, really. I thought I was doing something, but I really didn't know. So I had bought this cute fabric. It was very thin though. It wasn't like a linen. It was like thin, like, I don't even know. It was really thin. So I made these really cute pants. They were gray, and I bought these really cute little gray red shoes, and I had a red shirt. So I had on this gray and red outfit. And I had this sweater, so I looked really preppy. So it was cute. I was looking cute. And it was so funny because I was going to my cousin's house, and she's like 6 years older than I am. And I was walking down the street, and this guy was walking towards me. Now, I knew he lived by my cousin, so he was walking towards me. So he was trying to talk to me, right? So he said, listen, he said, walk slow. I ain't like him, though. So that was a crazy thing. I was like, ew, no, I don't like him. So he said, walk slow. I'm about to run to the store. Because in Jersey, you can probably get to a store on any corner. Like, there's stores everywhere. And where they lived at, it was like stores and restaurants. You just walk out to the corner, everything was there. He said, walk slow, I'm going to run to the store. And I run back to catch up with you. And I said, okay. So I was trying to be nice. So anyway, when he ran past me to run to the store, I took off to my cousin's house running and split my pants right down the butt. Like my new pants I had just sewn right down the booty. Yep. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really know what I was doing because I bought the wrong fabric. That's what happened. I bought the wrong fabric, and I did not know I bought the wrong fabric. And I thought I was cute, and I took off running and split my pants. So I never did see the guy. I saw him again, like when I went to business. He's like, "What happened?" I said, "Oh, I was walking. I had I bust my pants." So I had to go to my cousin's house real quick and change, which is true because I did. He just didn't know I was running from him. All right, listen, that's all I got for you. But before I go, I'm going to go to this last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my word of inspiration for the day. So stay tuned. Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. All right, listen, that's all I got for you today, guys. But before I go, I want to give you a word of inspiration, just to help you stay motivated for the rest of your day. So here's my word of inspiration for today. Never give up on your dreams just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Let me say that again. Never give up on a dream just because of the time it will take to accomplish it. The time will pass anyway. Earl Nightingale said that, and he was right. No matter what you're dreaming about right now, don't give up. No, even when it's tough, even when you have setbacks. I had so many good things happen. Then I had about 5 setbacks all in the same week, and it could have really just it could have sent me into a tailspin. But you got to keep moving towards a dream. Yes, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still in most entrepreneurs, we stay in grind mode. Right, we do. A lot of times, even big business people, like, you wouldn't think that they would be worried about the business and the growth, but they do. Even at certain levels, they do, because they still have a dream for that business. Even if they have accomplished so much, I guarantee you, they still have a dream for that business, some kind of dream for their business. Whatever your dream is, if you dream to play tennis, if you dream to play golf, if you dream to be a baker, if you dream to be an author, if you dream to be a podcaster, whatever it is, all you got to do is just don't give up. I've been on this journey for 22 years. I'm going into my 23rd year. I could have quit a long time ago and went back and got a job as a social media manager, a digital marketing strategist. A publishing company. I could have did all those things, but I love what I do. I love being an entrepreneur, and that's why I stay on this path. It's a journey for me. I don't think I ever reach the destination. I think I'll always be on a journey, and it's okay. I'm okay with that, because I'll never give up. When they get ready to put me in the box, they're going to say, here she lay, the big dreamer who followed all her dreams, even the ones that set her back. That's what it's going to say. And somebody's going to say, you know what, she's probably up in heaven right now, launching something, her and Jesus, because that's who I am. I love what I do, and I love this. I love being a dreamer, and sometimes it's to my detriment. Sometimes it is, because I am a fish. I'm a Pisces, and we are dreamers. We like to daydream. We like to escape. But whatever your dream is, don't give up. Yes, it's going to take some work to accomplish it. Yes, it's going to take some time to accomplish it. There are no overnight successes. There aren't. If someone tells you there is, run. There are not. So listen, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 53 minutes right here with me. I appreciate you so much. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett, and also on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Share the show with your friends. Do me a favor, like the show on iTunes, give it some ratings. Also, if you listen on iHeartRadio, listen there. If you listen on SoundCloud, Spotify, we're everywhere. I'm all over the place. And listen, pick up Podchicks, the book. Go to podchicks.com. Click on shop, and you can pick up the book. There's some t-shirts there, and join the community. Join our community. It's a new community. I'm just getting it off the ground, but I know in my heart it's going to be a thriving community. You know why? Because I'm dedicating the rest of my life to podcasting and helping people grow their business around podcasting, or helping people to use podcasting to grow their business. I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling extraordinarily good about that. I am. And so I know that community is going to grow. So if you want to be a part of it, if you're thinking about starting a podcast as a business, if you're thinking about using podcasting to grow your business, join the community. Podchicks.com. That's PODCHIX.com. Go ahead, join. It's really inexpensive. You can do it. I know you can. All right, listen, I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. You take it easy. You take it easy. Tell someone you love them. Give them a hug today. Today is National Energize Day. Take a long bath. Take a stroll in the park. Do some meditation. Hug somebody. All that good stuff. Whatever it is. Because I'm going to stop work at 3 o'clock today. Once I finish that interview, I'm calling it a day. I'm taking the rest of the day off to energize. But I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Same time, same place. Until next time, make it a great day, y'all. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.